Well, good Thursday, everybody. I'm Sean Hammond here in the Laker Country Weather Center. Hope your day is getting off to a good start. Keeping a close watch on the weather coming up for tomorrow. We'll get into that in just a jiffy. Right now, there's a look at the current radar this morning. You can see nothing happening across the Commonwealth. Temperatures today, we're going to get up to the mid-70s for the high. All right, let's not wait any longer. Let's get right into the severe weather threat coming up for tomorrow. And as you can see, still have that level 2 slight risk, which includes all of the Lake Cumberland area and stretches all the way back west of Bowling Green. And west of Bowling Green, we've got a level 3 enhanced risk of severe weather. And then very far western Kentucky now in a level 4 moderate risk. Now, the best threat of severe weather, it's going to be over in far western Kentucky. But like I said, we're in the level 2 slight risk, so we are watching out for severe weather in our area as well. All right, let's get into the future radar. We're going to try to go a little bit in depth with that. And now the good news is now that we're getting closer to Friday, I can pull up some of these higher resolution models, which gives us a better idea of what's going to be happening. So let me take it back to, we'll go back to this evening because we could have some showers coming into the area late tonight. So let's get into about 3 o'clock Friday morning. You can see there's those scattered showers we're talking about moving across Bowling Green. And maybe by 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, knocking on our doorstep. Not expecting anything out of these. These are just going to be rain showers. So we'll go up to about noon on Friday. You can see still some scattered showers, maybe a little rumble of thunder around. But like I said, we're going to be the main event's going to be developing to the west. Let me illustrate that. There's that development that's going to be happening to our west tomorrow and into tomorrow afternoon, and that's going to be responsible for for what's going to be coming toward our area. So let's jump to about 5 o'clock tomorrow. And like I said, could have several rounds of showers, maybe a few thunderstorms. I'm not expecting any of those to be severe. It's late tomorrow night and the early morning hours on Saturday that I'm concerned about. So let's go to 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And looky there. See that? That's a line that's going to be developing, could possibly stretch from Indianapolis down through Paducah and Memphis and on into portions of Louisiana. There's 10 o'clock tomorrow. You can see knocking on the door of Bowling Green. 11 o'clock Friday night. Now, what I always tell y'all, don't take this model as the gospel. It's just good. It's giving us an idea. It's a model. It's trying to predict what it thinks will happen in the time frame. Let's go to midnight Saturday morning. Now, this run of the model has kind of sped things up a little bit. Before, we were thinking 3, maybe 4 a.m. Saturday. Well, we're talking midnight on Saturday, and that line is getting close to the Lake Cumberland region. And by 1 o'clock, that line could be on top of Russell County and the other portions of the region. So we're going to be watching that, but things have certainly sped up a little bit. So I'm thinking, the best time frame probably going to be between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. So 11 o'clock Saturday night to 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. Saturday morning. Of course, this could change, and I'll be continuing to update you on that. All right, now I'm going to back up the model a little bit, and let's pull up the CAPE, the Convective Available Potential Energy. Y'all know what I've been calling this. It's the fuel for the storms, kind of the gasoline. And let's jump to about the time that line is expected to be over us here in the Lake Cumberland region. And we've got CAPE values, a little over 120, 130, close to 200. That's not a lot of CAPE. So I do think the severe weather threat it's there, but clearly the best threat is going to be across far western Kentucky. With that being said, still have to watch out for damaging winds and maybe a few isolated spin-up tornadoes in there as well. Something else to keep a close watch on is the wind speeds. Let's pull up the potential wind gusts on the model, and I'm gonna jump over to the NAM model because this will go a little further out in terms of range. And let's take it back to, we'll go to tomorrow afternoon. So, and again, this is not exactly how it'll look, but just giving us an idea. Could have wind gusts close to 50 by tomorrow afternoon. And look at that. Tomorrow evening, close to 50 here in the Lake Cumberland region. Let's go up to 1 o'clock Saturday morning. Again, still have those very gusty winds. We could have quite a bit of damage from non-thunderstorm wind gusts, which is something we're going to keep a close watch on. 10 o'clock Saturday morning, still dealing with that the very high winds. Could have wind gusts of 50 miles per hour. Look up here in far northeastern Kentucky. This is suggesting maybe wind gusts close to 60. So certainly something we're going to keep a close watch on. By Saturday, late Saturday afternoon and evening, the winds will slow down somewhat. And then by Saturday night, we should start to calm things down in terms of the wind gusts. But certainly, even without thunderstorms, it's going to be very windy out there tomorrow and on Saturday. So let's recap. Let me go back to the Day 2 severe weather outlook. There is a Level 2 slight risk for the Lake Cumberland region, west of Bowling Green to about Paducah, a Level 3 enhanced risk, and then far, far western Kentucky down through West Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, southern Missouri. We have that Level 4 moderate risk. Now, before I let you go, I do just want to kind of put this in your mind. We are already looking out for the potential for strong to severe storms coming up next Tuesday, maybe next Wednesday. This is a Day 6 outlook, and this has a 15% severe weather risk across much of Kentucky and to the west, and you've got that 30% risk in far western Kentucky, southern Missouri, most of Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, and then northeastern Texas as well. Let's get to the event tomorrow, and then we can start to hone in on the severe weather coming up next week. But certainly a very active weather pattern is in store for us here in Kentucky. I'll try to push out another weather update later on this afternoon as more information comes in. As always, keep it tuned in here. We'll keep you up to date with the very latest on the weather, and have yourselves a wonderful Thursday.